Hector Macho Camacho was only 50 years old when he lost his life due to the hands of a gunman. However, no one can say he didn't live to the fullest. During his brief time on Earth, he acted as if he had 24 hours to live, leaving behind an irresponsible and flamboyant reputation in a sport that glorifies its over-the-top personalities. Wearing wild clothing and leading fans in cheers of its macho time before fights, Camacho is easy to mock.
What a workout that's going to be, just getting to the ring.
But extremely hard to beat. He rose to the top of his division as a lightweight prodigy, fighting his way out of Spanish Harlem. In the end, he returned there for his own funeral service as an idol of boxing royalty.
My father was everything. I mean, he's a friend to strangers, a brother to people who know him, a great heart. It's sad that he goes, but at the end of the day, what mattered was not his legacy, not the money he has made, his heart.
But to Father Frank Skelly, community leader, teacher, and former head priest of St. Cecilia's, he knew Macho as Hector, just a Puerto Rican kid with a killer jab.
Quite honestly, Hector was just a kid, and his English was not that good, so I think he was more quiet because of that. And I knew his mother from bingo. His mother played bingo faithfully on Thursday night. And, as his career went along, people would say to me, that's Hector Camacho, that's Macho Camacho's mother. I said, yeah, I know who it is. I have vivid memories of some of his friends, and some of those are interesting memories. But
such as?
Well, such as kids who had a big mouth and would mouth off to teachers and mouth off to me.
Camacho was far from settled. Here he is with HBO's Larry Merchant.
Man, see me! I don't respect your opinion. Come on, baby. I could knock you out. Kelly! Well, who has some of this? Now, Willica. You could get some, baby. You could get some too, Brian Boo. Jimmy Paul. Tommy Holmes. All your niggas. Come on with it, baby. Yeah!
I would see the name and I would keep him in my prayers,
Even with prayers from Father Skelly and his community, Camacho still faced many demons, including extramarital affairs and drug and alcohol abuse. Have you ever sat back and said, maybe I should go reach out to Hector?
A lot of times you don't do that unless you're invited, and in East Harlem in the 70s, alcohol was very rampant. I mean, alcohol and drugs. Unfortunately, there was a high rate of alcoholism among the men in the parish, okay? And, and not when I say the parish, I mean the neighborhood. So that was the environment. It was a tough environment to grow up in. Also, it was a tough environment because the streets weren't that safe. Alcoholism, drugs is an addiction, it's a sickness, and it controls the person. There are certain professions that it's going to be very available, and you just hope that they're strong enough. So, to say that anyone had that coming, no. Because I heard some negative comments about him. We all do things wrong.
What was it like returning to St. Cecilia's and having to do Hector's funeral?
When I first saw the story in the paper, it was sad. It was sad that, he ended that way. There was a very sad ending to his life. And unfortunately, I've seen other bodies of my former students from violence. And, so the number of people that I've had to come and who have been attacked by someone, it's sad. He was a kid, and his life ended in this way, and no one deserves that.
Despite his bad boy reputation, Hector was able to inspire the community of El Barrio to pursue their dreams.
He make us proud of what he did, choosing that career of boxing, and to us, he was the Muhammad Ali in Puerto Rico.
I look up to him more now because he represented for my hood.
Knowing that he did it, it makes me feel like I can do it too, So seeing him, I didn't see him grow up to be a boxer, but knowing that he came from where I come from and watching him be a boxer is saying that I can do the same thing.
In the brief and tumultuous life of Hector Macho Camacho, the fight was beside the point. Making it out of the mean streets of Spanish Harlem and returning a legend was everything. For NYFA News, I'm Afriyie Free Amankwaa.